Five, four, three, two, one.
I mean, just generally in microcycle I follow is pretty much the rule of twos. So, two days a week, we do something that's very challenging. And depending on the time of year we're in, it may be a big time aerobic challenge. It may be like we're in now, more of an anaerobic challenge. So two days a week of that, 2 days a week of speed. My programs always involve speed and speed in terms of independent speed. So probably 16 to 20 all out bursts, 15-meter bursts with maybe a variety of equipment and a variety of strokes are done a different way. It may involve these runners or things in and out of the water. Out here in California, it does, even though it's beautiful, it does get cold as soon as the clouds cover the sun. So we have to sort of work with the weather. So two times sort of the main sets of the week, 2 times a speed set, 2 times an aerobic component. And early in the year, the aerobic component might be along the lines of the 10 or 15 200 IMs, but usually we do them a little bit more interesting than that. I get really bored by writing a set that looks like 10 200 IMs. So we'll have about 13 instructions. In fact, I was just looking at one of the sets I have here, and it's an NIM set that's got a bunch of, it looks like three rounds of 3 200s, but in reality, it's a bunch of chopped up stuff while you're going straight 200s. And then I'd say the other thing is the older they get, the more you have to build recovery as the centerpiece of the microcycle in terms of the little 1 week window we're in. Where's recovery going to come in? And that's a real challenge right now for us because we've lost access to one of our pools and we're sort of driving a lot now. So their time between going to the weight room and then driving to the pool has to be counted in the energy they're using in a day. So these things we're having to sort of build in to make sure that they're getting some element of recovery. Just this morning, I was talking to Kathleen and Abe and Nastia after the practice, and we were talking about we want to now get to Friday and Saturday with energy. Historically, we try to drain the tank on Saturday. So whatever they show up with Saturday, we want to walk out of there, just completely crushed. That's not the case anymore now. Now we want them to get to Friday and Saturday with energy and even leave Saturday, walking on the balls of their feet a little bit. So it depends on the time of season, but generally there'll be a sort of a Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday high quality set. There'll be a Monday and Thursday or Monday and Friday big aerobic piece. Usually we try to, for most of my, especially sprinters, Wednesday's been a pretty sacred day. Wasn't today, but that's a day when they do full recovery. And then around that, some of the presets will be the speed elements. All the while, another rule of 2 would be at least 2 IM sets per week. So we're generally always doing, even when people were thought it was crazy when I had Cullen Jones and he would do IM sets, every week. Anthony was swimming butterfly yesterday in practice, and that's not necessarily something he does very often. But these are things I believe that, developing as an overall swimmer, one, it takes your attention off of the, having to focus on the details of your best stroke all the time. We do like them swimming the racing stroke in practice almost all the time. And so sending them off on another stroke can help with allowing them to sort of be freed up just to give a good effort rather than how the stroke looks.